Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away.
Trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian. I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
Now here's Clark. Mitchell left side. Clock at 6. Over Carrington. A shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Dallas now. Here's Harrington. Outside, Hines Allen. Smith left side. Out to Hines Allen. Pass to Carrington. There's a screen by McCowan. And it's Carrington missing. Boston with it. Now guarded by Smith. And she makes good on the layup.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Carrington. Too long in the paint, and she's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Shooting one.
And the technical free throw is good. And for all the success Ogunbowale has had in the WNBA, her heroics at the college level still really stand out.
Absolutely. Her buzzer beater to win the national title in 2020 is a magical moment. And it was no layup. We're talking about a fadeaway 3 with the defender all over her.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Yes, and a nice assist from Maisha Hines Allen.
What a score. Ogunbowale is a primetime threat to shoot off the kick.
Boston outside. Pass to Mitchell. Clark outside. It's rebounded by Ogunbowale. Now Carrington. Outside, Hines Allen. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Laser focus. Hines Allen was ready to fire the second she got the ball.
Boston outside. Shot to stop the run. Mitchell, shot's good.
And just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Smith outside. Pass to Hines Allen. Outside, Ogunbowale. Smith with it. Howard with the rebound.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
The shot's good.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
Dallas in the lead. And here's Carrington. Pass to Ogunbowale. Inside. Here's Smith. She can't get that one. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Hull. Boston. McCowan defending. Now here's Mitchell. And that misses. That would have put them up. Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Smith. Outside, Ogunbowale. Now Carrington. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. There's a screen by McCowan. There's Agumbawale with the three. Hole with the rebound. Indiana trailing. Mitchell with it. Back to Clark. Howard the screen. Now here's Clark. Defense is right there. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
To the middle. McCowan. She's guarded by Boston. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. So it's Indiana now. Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside, and Agumbawale picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
Well, Howard understands the value of a strong screen, and she helps her teammates generate clean looks.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Natasha Howard. One shot.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
Pass to Boston. Takes the 3. And a shot by Clark, no good. The Wings trail. Agumbawale. She's covered by Clark. Now here's Agumbawale. Tight defense on her. And that's a foul called on Aaliyah Boston. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Now here is McCowan. She's guarded by Boston. A nice shot by Agumbawale.
The center with the assist. You imagine standing at 6'7", McCowan has a clean view of the floor.
And it's the fever ball. Clark outside. Mitchell. Howard the screen. The 3. Hines Allen pulls it in. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Back to Hines Allen. Agumbawale. Screen by Smith. Beyond the arc. Tasha Howard pulls it in. So it's Indiana now. Here's Hole. Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Howard. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time she had.
And here's Carrington. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Agumbawale, no good. The Fever with the lead. Mitchell outside. Outside Howard. Pass to Boston. Just 5 on the clock. Now Clark. Agumbawale with the steal. And she gets it to go.
What a full court play by Agumbawale. Goes all out and doesn't give the defense any opportunity to stop her.
Clark with it. Rejected by Tierra McCowan. Outside Agumbawale. Pass to Carrington. McCowan. She's covered by Clark. McCowan with the bucket.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
And here's Boston. Clark. Picks it out to Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Fever. And it's the Wings ball. Now Carrington. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Wale from long range. Her fourth miss of the game. She's made 3 shots. Now here's Clark. Not a lot of room. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray.
And Kelsey Mitchell is a gunner, someone who enjoys trying her luck from way outside the arc.
Carrington with the ball. Hines Allen, Cole defending. Screen by Hines Allen. Wale from long range. Good for the basket. Marker 4 for 8 shooting. 50% so far. Now here's Clark. 7 points in the game. A good look from Kelsey Mitchell. Here's Boston. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2. Here's Harrington. Pass to Wale. Screen by Hines Allen. Enrique Wale drives in. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Boston sets a screen. Caitlin with the 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Carrington. Outside Wale. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by McCowan. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Enrique Wale on the wing. Shoots it. And that doesn't go either for Wale.
And when it comes to San Diego native Dejanay Carrington, the word you hear a lot when her teammates describe her is effort.
You're not going to find too many players who work harder than she does. Whether it's on defense or in the offseason or in practice, she is always trying to improve.
Now here's Mitchell. Screen by Howard. Clark outside. Right side Howard. Here's Mitchell. He can't get it to go. Enrique Wale with some nice D. Pass to Carrington. Up top Wale. Rebounded by the Fever. And here's Cole. Clark outside. And here is Mitchell from downtown. The shot will not fall. There's the horn, and it's been a close game at the end of 1. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Nice start to the game for them, tallying a few steals through 1.
They've been aggressive on defense, and it's paid off, so I'm going to expect them to keep it up.
Harris. Outside Agumbawale. Pass to Harris. Back to Agumbawale. Here's the three. Made that one. It's her 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
The D has no answer for Ogunbowale, which is why she keeps getting the ball and capitalizing.
Clark, left side. Count that one.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Dallas leading. Outside Charles. Back to Agumbawale. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Agumbawale. And Bonner pulls it down. Indiana with the ball. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Clark. To the inside.
Seaver brings the double team.
Bonner outside. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Agumbawale. And her first shot of the game, no good. Harris with it. Down low. Here's Segrist. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Turner a screen. DeWanna Bonner for 3. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Here's Agumbawale. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. Indiana trailing.
Now here's Cunningham.
Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Let's go with a 3. And it's Arike Agumbawale with the triple.
Can pull up for the J on a moment's notice. Agumbawale doesn't give defenders much time to think.
Now here's Bonner.
Cunningham.
Pass to Turner. Here's Clark. Covered by Harris. Bonner outside. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Outside Charles. To the paint. It's stolen by Turner. DeWanna Bonner for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
You can't give Bonner any time and a clean look. She will make you pay.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
So both teams making some changes here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Pass to Segrist.
Carrington with the ball. Cole defending. The 3 from Nalissa Smith. The Fever pull it in. Bonner outside.
Boston.
Clark guarded now by Agumbawale.
Clark can't get it to go.
Here's Harris. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Pass to Carrington.
No one near her.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
That's the fearless mentality you get with Agumbawale. She's not going to shy away from contact inside.
Pass to Clark. The tray. Arike Agumbawale with the rebound. Harris with it. And Clark picks her up defensively. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
Dantas outside. Now here's Bonner. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Segrist outside. Harris on the wing, Dejanay Carrington. And it's off from three-point range. Bonner outside. Dantas. Back to Bonner. Clark outside. That's good, and it's Dawana Bonner with the assist.
That's the unselfishness coaches love to see. If defenses lock in on Bonner, she's more than happy to distribute.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Smith. Now here's Agumbawale. Harris, she's covered by Clark. Now here's Harris. Defense right on her. Here's the Fever with the ball. Bonner with it. Back to Clark. Shoots the three. And another three for Indiana. Here's Harris. Pass to Agumbawale. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Love the competitive mindset from Agumbawale. Anything you can do, I can do better.
And here's Clark. 18 points for her. Bonner outside. Boston covered by Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Bonner. And another basket for Indiana.
Not only is Bonner a strong shooter, she knows how to get productive. Looks for any and every scoring chance.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Segrist. Lets the floater go. Here's Smith. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
And in 2023, Melissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end a defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
And that one misses.
Well, it's still early in her career. Lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
Now here's Mitchell. Guarded now by Agumbawale. It's good from long range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Carrington. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Agumbawale. The three is up. Hole with the rebound. The Fever with the lead. Mitchell outside. Lets the three fly. No good, and now shooting just 20% this game at 2 for 10. Pass to Agumbawale. Screen by Smith. Shoots from the baseline, and Agumbawale gets it to go.
We talk about players drafted and entering the league in the late 2010s. Arike Ogunbowale is one of the few who still uses the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Pass to Hole, back to Howard. Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
A tremendous all-around talent. Bonner continues to find new ways to pick defenses apart.
Carrington, covered by Carrington. Bonner outside. Back to Mitchell. Bonner right side. From deep. Rebound Dallas. Now Hines Allen. 6 points for her, and Hull gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Dallas Lynx. Number 52, Tyasha Harris.
On defense, the Fever. Carrington, Bonner defending. Back to Hines Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Smith.
2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Gets a three-pointer to fall. Mitchell with it. 5 points in the game. Bonner outside. There's the triple. And it's DeWanna Bonner again missing.
Pass to Carrington. Now McCowan. She's guarded by Boston.
And here's Hines Allen.
Smith left side. Carrington. Bonner defending. And it's Carrington missing. It's stolen by McCowan. Back to Smith.
And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Hull.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Pretty points from Hull. She leaves it all out on the floor.
Now here's Harris. She has 6.
Outside, Hines Allen.
Inside.
Smith.
The jump hook. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
The moment Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
Here's Mitchell. Bonner outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Dallas leading.
And here's Carrington.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Wings. They lead by 1. Back here after the break for the start of the second half. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. And Arike Ogunbowale has been sensational here.
I really love her tenacity defensively. Her play on defense has been a big factor for them as she comes away with steal after steal.
And as the game moves on, I think she should continue to be aggressive on the defensive end and really just keep ball handlers off balance.
Pass to McCowan. And here's Carrington. She's covered by Mitchell. Screen by Smith.
To the inside. Great pass to set up the land.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Clark guarded now by Ogunbowale. Good on the bucket.
Now Carrington.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Pass to McCowan. Now here's Ogunbowale. Smith left side.
Just 5 to shoot.
Here's Carrington.
And Dallas again with the bucket. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Mitchell with it. Clark outside. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to her total, and that's 9 for 15 shooting.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Now here's Carrington. Outside, Hines Allen. Screen by McCowan. Outside, Hines Allen.
There's Ogunbowale with the 3.
The offensive rebound.
Indiana trailing. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Outside, Howard. Yes, what an assist from Caitlinclark.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She has 31.
Pass to Smith. McCowan.
And out of bounds, the Fever will take it. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Boston outside. Caitlinclark outside.
Doesn't get it to drop for her.
Hines Allen with it. And it's Boston picking her up. Here's Harrington. Pass to McCowan.
Now Ogunbowale. Shot clock at 6.
Screen by Smith. Here's Carrington.
Frames it from beyond the arc.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely.
Boston.
Clark guarded now by Ogunbowale.
Clark can't get it to go.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Back to Ogunbowale.
McCowan. They double her with Boston.
Arike Ogunbowale on the wing.
Pass to Carrington.
There's the 3. Mitchell grabs the board. Howard with the ball. Misses the layup. And here's Ogunbowale.
Here's Harrington.
Fires the 3. That one falls, coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice feed.
putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
And you look at Arike Ogunbowale's scoring numbers, they're historically good.
She came into the 2024 season averaging 20.5 points per game. That's the third best average ever, and only Brianna Stewart has a better career average amongst active players. I mean, Arike's offensive arsenal is unreal.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Outside. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. Pass to Ogunbowale. And here's Carrington. Offensive board.
Another good rebound, and we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Now here's Howard.
7 points in the game.
Now here's Clark, covered by Carrington.
Clock at 4.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
Drills it from outside.
She can shoot, she can pass, she can ball handle. In the pick and roll game, Mitchell is hard to stop because she's a threat to do anything.
Now here's Ogunbowale. He's got 31. Pass to Smith. Carrington, she's covered by Mitchell. Screen by Smith. Now here's Ogunbowale.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
And here's Clark. Boston outside. Back to Clark for the lead. And another 3 for Indiana. The Wings trail. Now Carrington. 8 points for her. Down low. Shoots it deep. And Smith with a nice bucket inside.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
Mitchell with it. Clark outside. Screen by Howard. From outside the arc. Rebound Dallas.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Pass to Smith.
From the baseline, that one falls, coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice feed.
Yeah, she's got that shot down. Confident stroke from Smith.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 8. Here's Clark. To the middle. Howard. It's good.
Because of Howard's sharp basketball IQ, she's able to make the right reads in the pick and roll game.
So it's Dallas now. Outside Ogunbowale. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in 3-point range. I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Howard.
9 points in the game.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
And that's off the glass and in.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
Here's Harrington. 8 points for her. Smith. Outside Ogunbowale. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3. The Fever trailing. Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the paint. Deflected. And stolen by Boston. Inside. Kick
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, there's lots of ways you can build a team. What do you think is the best route, Tim?
Well, optimally, you want to draft and develop, but that's tough to do because it's hard to find rookies and second-year players who have a major impact. So you need to have patience if you want to draft and develop.
Yeah, so I like the teams that make smart trades, whether it's taking in picks, cashing in for a star. Asset management is the name of the game.
And here's Clark. 25 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Hole. Now here's Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. Dallas in the lead. Outside Agumbawale.
McCowan.
Outside Agumbawale. They get it back. Smith. It's in and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
If you don't really box Smith out, put a body on her, she'll do that to you all night.
And there's the call on Carrington. That is her first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Indiana.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bonner, guarded by Charles. Now Colson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Harris. 6 points for her. Count that bucket.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Bonner outside. Cunningham sets a screen. And it's Dewana Bonner with the 3. And it's a tie ball game.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Harris with it. She's got 8. Segrist outside. 5 on the clock. Screen by McCowan. It's over Dantas. Here's McCowan. Banked in off the glass.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Here's Colson. Covered by Harris. Bonner outside. And the fever hit again from deep. And they can go 2 for 1.
Most importantly, play it smart.
Pass to Charles.
And here's McCowan.
Now Carrington. Jacks up a 3. She can't get that one to fall. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dewana Bonner for 3. The rebound by Harris. Now here's Carrington. 11 points in the game. To the inside. Launches it. And Harris gets it to go. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. Wings out in front. They lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. 4th quarter action getting started. Here's Clark.
Pass to Cunningham.
Back to Clark.
Wallace. And Agumbawale picks up the foul.
Enrique off to the line.
That's foul number 2 for her.
Personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for Indiana, number 51, Sydney Colson.
Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. The 3 ball bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
The Wings trail. Here's Harris. Back to Agumbawale. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Colson, defended by Lopez Seneschal. Clark left side. Bonner outside. And another 3 for Indiana.
Another bucket from Bonner. When she is scoring, it opens up the court so much for her teammates.
Outside Agumbawale. From past the arc, sinks the triple.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with the 3 of her own.
Here's Colson. Bonner outside. Pass to Clark. Launches a 3. Rebound Dallas. Outside Charles. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Now here's Bonner. And here's Colson. From the arc, it falls for basket number 9 from the field, and she's taken 14 shots to get there.
Can't lose track of Bonner on the court. She's a capable shooter from all 3 levels.
Charles with it. Bonner defending. Pass to Agumbawale. Harris. Back to Agumbawale. Boots over Clark. Rebounded by Colson.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much more.
And the Wings call time here. There's no question about it. Caitlin displaying her skill set today.
She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They got to play up on her and try to deny her the ball.
Pass to Carrington. Charles. There's Agumbawale with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, with how active Enrique is offensively, that 3-pointer is there for her. You just can't take everything away from Enrique.
Back to
Clark. Bonner. Three-pointer. The rebound by Harris. Left side, Charles. Down low. Segrist. Second chance shot. The Fever pull it in. Bonner with it. She's picked up by Charles. Now here's Bonner. She's guarded closely. Makes it off the glass.
Great focus from Bonner there. Got to do more than this to slow her down if you're the defense.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Agunbowale. Bonner defending. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Harris. For 3. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Pass to Hole. Clark. Bonner with it. The 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Carrington. And here's Agunbowale. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
And a screen by Bonner. Clark outside. And the Fever hit again from deep. Here's Agunbowale. Pass to Harris. Now Carrington. The rebound by Dantas. The Fever with the lead. Juana Bonner drives in. And yep, it's good.
Aggressive to go right to the rack. Bonner thrives when she's attacking. Loves being on the front foot.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Agunbowale. Harris with it. Back to Agunbowale for 3. Caitlin Clark pulls it in. Cunningham with it. Back to Clark. Nice D from Maddie Segrist. Now here's Harris. Hole defending. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw
Team
line.
foul. At the line for Dallas, Kyla Charles. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And the Fever making a change here. And that's good as she hits both shots. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Bonner. Clark outside. There's the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Now Bonner lets it go from deep. Sinks the 3-pointer.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness. Leads to the bucket.
Dallas trailing here. Here's Harrington. Pass to Smith. Score the bucket. She is 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Now these fans, they are getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game we've got here.
Absolutely. Almost impossible to separate these teams up to this point. I'll bet this one's close all the way.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Now here's Mitchell. It's tipped. Now here's Carrington. Guarded closely. Outside Charles. Pass to Carrington. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
The Wings making a switch here. Here's Mitchell. Pulls it from the elbow. That shot off. They have not led for a while, and a chance to do so right here.
They'd like to retake the lead here.
And here's Carrington. Pass to Smith. To take the lead. And Bonner pulls it down.
Tierra McCowan. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, CaitlincLark. One shot.
Mitchell. Up top, Bonner. Howard, covered by Smith. Inside. Clark, that one's good.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Agumbawale with it. Pass to Carrington. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
Big time bucket at a big time moment. Carrington showing some serious nerve in a pressure situation.
Now here's Mitchell. Bonner with it. Covered by Hines Allen. Clark outside. Boston sets a screen. To the middle. No good with the layup. Here's the Wings with the ball. Now here's Carrington. Three-pointer Hines Allen. And again, it's the Wings from deep.
Maybe the number one sign of a go-to player, Hines Allen nailing the big-time bucket.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Arike Agumbawale with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She's just torching him right now. Good decision to huddle up, talk it over, try to figure out a way to maybe slow her down a bit.
From Natasha Howard. The rebound by the Wings.
here's Carrington. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Melissa Smith. Outside of Gumawale. Here's the 3. Natasha Howard pulls it in. The Fever trailing. Looking to end her cold spell. And Mitchell with the lay-in.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
Now here's a Gumawale. And that one's good.
Just a fearless competitor. It's obvious. Arike Ogunbowale loves taking over during important possessions.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Pass the hole. Left side Boston. Now here's Clark. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Good. In with the ball. Pass to Smith. Over Howard. And too long on the shot. Mitchell outside. Now Clark. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Clark with it. Hines Allen's there. And the shot by Clark, no good. Here's Carrington. To Smith. Connects!
The big-time bucket from Smith. You know she has to feel great after that one.
Timeout called the Fever.
They do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
Yeah, you know, and I think the key thing, probably what the coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert here.
Takes the 3. McCowan with the rebound. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knock down a 3 or 2, who knows?
And that's an intentional foul. First, and that will put them up 2. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 3-point game.
absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt here.
Timeout called the Fever.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the three if they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the three and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick two might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Carrington.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They could not waste any more time.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good, getting both at the line.
And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Dallas calls timeout.
3 points. Timeout charge to Dallas.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Dallas Wings, Johnny Carrington. 2 shots.
She gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
She goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And so it's Dallas who scraped by with the win. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
There were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's a wrap, everyone.